My bad, y'all. Oh, there we go. All right. So, what's going on, people? All right. So, if y'all just got out of a relationship and y'all are still stuck on the person, hey, this is the best thing I can give to y'all. This is my first ever relationship, and basically, this is the advice I can give to y'all and what y'all can do differently. Stop thinking about this person. So, obviously, we was all, been in relationships, and we was all with this person. We was with them for years, 2 years, 3 years, and I guess if you're watching this video, you probably broke up with that person. Y'all probably don't talk anymore. It probably hurt for sure. I know it hurt for me, because I was with this person every day, like, go to sleep with them, eat with them. We was doing everything together. And then, we just broke up and we don't talk at all no more. We ain't talked in like 3 months. And I feel like a lot of people, when people get broken up with, they still be trying to talk to their ex. And it's like, there ain't really a point of talking to your ex if y'all have things that's done. If y'all broke up for a reason, if y'all break up, a lot of people handle things differently. But I feel like the main reason people break up is just to, half of the time, it's just to focus on themselves, find themselves, and just, be alone and find their peace. I just think a lot of people think that, oh, these girls or this dude want to go and F the next girl, but half of the time it's not really that. It's like, a lot of people just want to find a peace and just be by themselves and just upgrade themselves as a person, and it's definitely not easy. It's definitely not easy doing that in a relationship, for real. I mean, it could be, but a lot of people ain't strong enough to do that, or but a lot of people just need to be by themselves to become the best person they want to, because you don't have nothing holding you back, nothing, and y'all just have to want to change, and if y'all have an ex, bro, don't even reach out to him. Let them, like, y'all broke up for a reason, if you keep thinking about them, delete the pictures, delete everything, videos, social media. You don't have to look at their social media, or don't block them, but if you are, that's y'all's situation, but delete the stuff my bad, get rid of the things that they gave you, because that's just going to bring back memories, you know what I'm saying? So, but what y'all have to do, y'all have to realize is y'all broke up for a reason, and you have to keep it that way. God is basically saying, you know what, for me, I learned a lesson while, I was dating this girl. I feel like God told me to, be more about my actions more than my words, because when I was dating this girl, I was just saying a whole bunch of, I was just BSing. I was just saying, oh, I'm gonna have this, I'm gonna have this, I'm gonna have this. And I wasn't backing up none of my actions at all. I was just talking, bro. I was a talker. I was just talking like the whole time, and I was disappointed after I learned that. I was like, damn. Because she would always tell me, she would be like, oh, you said that last time. And then I was just looking back on it. I was like, damn, she was right. I was being more of a talker than, being more of my actions. So that relationship gave me, the reasoning, and it gave me like the criticism to myself to what I was doing wrong and what I learned from that lesson, So I hope y'all can find, the reason or like the lesson that y'all got from y'all's ex, and y'all have to use that to level up, Like I said, I was the talker, I wasn't the action, I was just all talk, I wasn't about my shit at all. And I was like, you know what? Now I was like, I'm not on my shit yet, but I'm working on it. I'm just learning from the mistakes I had in the past. So now I'm just working on becoming a better person. So it's definitely not easy, but hey, if you're getting up and going to work every day, and going to the gym, that means you're becoming a better person. A lot of people don't even care. They don't try at all. A lot of people stay stuck on their ex for their whole life, and they don't try to become a better person. Like, if y'all break up with somebody, girl or male, y'all have to just block that person out. It's going to be hard because y'all was with that person every day. Y'all had a connection, and it was strong. Everybody had a strong connection. But at the same time, like I said, y'all broke up for a reason, and you have to. It's gonna hurt bad. You gonna have to focus on yourself, bro. Just focus on you. Right here, watching the video. You just gotta focus on you and focus on what you gotta get done. You know, go to the gym. You know, stay off online. You know, stay off social media. Stop trying to impress your ex so bad, because at the end of the day, they're not gonna care. A lot of people. I was trying to do the same thing. I was trying to get all this money and get all these clothes and trying to impress my ex and make her jealous. At the end of the day, she's not gonna care. A lot of people just want to focus on themselves and find their peace, you know. So I just want to let y'all know, if y'all just got out of a relationship, this is your sign just to focus on you and just level up. You know, it's like 2K. You know what I'm saying? You go from a 60 overall to a 99, but with that comes risk. You're going to spend your time grinding your player. You know, everything that you want, getting your badges and just everything. You know, it's gonna take time. So if y'all are a male or a female, look, just focus on you and focus what you have to get done. You know, focus on your goals, focus on your ambition, focus on your life path. You know, there's better things out there than just that one person. You know, a lot of times you can just, you know, go to the gym and just get stronger and look like a better person. But I just want to get that message out to y'all, man, and just like I said, focus on yourselves, man, and just be the change what your ex didn't see. You know, be a better person. Just be a changed person. Don't be the same person you was when you was dating that person. Learn from the mistakes that you was making with that person, and just become a better person overall. You know, don't become a slave to that person, because it's just gonna be on you forever. You know, you're just gonna think about that person all the time. You're not gonna want to self-improve. You're not gonna want to do nothing. All you're gonna want to do is sit in the house and be on your phone and look at the pictures, look at the old pictures and videos of y'all. But no, that's gonna make you weak. That's gonna make you just not want to be a better person, you know. So, like I said, get y'all a gym membership. Work on yourself. Work on self-improvement. You know, work on your struggles that you had. You know, and I promise you will become a better person. It's not going to be easy, but I know if you're watching this video, take you a risk and be the changed person you can, because you can definitely do it. You just have to be consistent. You have to be consistent with it. You have to want it and have discipline. But you can definitely do it if y'all stay disciplined with it, like I said. But I just wanted to say that to y'all, man, today. But I hope y'all appreciate this little video I had to get out to y'all, man, because I know a lot of people probably struggling with relationships and everything. But I appreciate y'all for watching the video. I'll see y'all.